Hey, it's James Potenza, that new home realtor. We're out at Massey Oaks in Pearland. It's a premier new community being built, just getting started. They've got a couple of model homes out here, and two of the builders out here are CastleRock and Realty. And right now we're in a CastleRock, and what we're gonna do, there I am. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go through these homes as they're being built, and we're gonna show you the good things I like about them, and we'll maybe point out anything I might not like about them. So anyway, you're gonna be well educated on this new subdivision. Let's go take a look. Okay, so like I said, we're out at Massey Oaks, and there's two builders out here, Meritage and CastleRock. This is a CastleRock, and it's gonna be in the rough framing stage, and we gotta walk through that, so bear with me here. And I like to start off in the garage because there's usually a lot of good structural things in here. Okay, so the first thing I notice is that we have an extra bump out on this area here. And that interior wall, we'll talk about that. And because it's a two-story and there's a wide span, the span meaning no support for a long distance or a span, we're gonna have a lot of support up here. Especially since we have this extra bump out, that's another span right there. So we look for the amount of material. When I say material, it's mostly wood. And we're gonna have a bunch of these butted up together to transfer the load from up there down to the slab. And you'll see these here where they're tripled there, tripled. So they're all tripled, and then you have these extra, these are extra strong here. What they do is they manufacture those and squeeze them together, bolt them together. No, that actually looks like wood. That's not compressed. I don't know why it's discolored like that, but I have seen them colored like that where they actually manufacture. But anyway, you have to triple there, and you have to keep it triple all the way. Actually, that's quadruple, so it's even better. All the way to the slab, so it gives it lots of support. All right, so this might be a long video. It's a two-story. That's okay, we'll just walk through. And the workers were kind enough to turn the music down for me, so it was very nice. So anytime you have an interior shear wall, OSB, you're gonna have it anchored, strapped, and then a bolt there, and there's some more over there. You'll see it way over there. What these shear walls do on the interior is give it rigid strength. Let's keep walking around. So like I said, this is the rough framing stage. We'll talk about those. Those are nail guards. They put the nail guards there before they put the sheetrock on, so you don't poke a hole in the plumbing or electrical that's behind that. And if you're building a home with me, I would certainly come in here. Well, I do this with all my builds. And this one, I would come in here and do this for you guys. That way you'll know where all your plumbing is. And just case in point, you have your plumbing here. They covered up with sheetrock. They don't put nail guards all the way up. Now it is further enough in there to where they can hang the sheetrock only on here. But let's say if you wanted to put a picture here or drill a hole there, that might not be a good thing. That looks like a vent pipe. So there's no water in there, but I don't know, it might drain from the top. And of course there's another nail guard right there. So you're gonna want to take pictures of all this stuff before they cover it up with sheetrock. And I can certainly do that for you. Okay, so just walking around. So they're not quite done or ready for the inspection. They're putting the HVAC in right now. Once they get that in, then they'll have the electrical guys come in. They'll clean up all this. It's a workspace, so it's going to look messy. Construction sites tend to get that way. But once you have all of the electrical in, all of the plumbing, the HVAC and everything, and then it's ready for sheetrock, then your construction manager, we would ask him when he's ready for the pre-sheetrock inspection, and then I can refer you to an inspector. Of course, I'll be in here looking at things as well. But I would refer you to a good new construction inspection company to make sure that everything is right. And they'll probably spend about 2 or 3 hours in here looking at everything that I'm showing you right now. One other thing that they would look for is to make sure that the sheetrock on the ceilings has a place to be nailed to on every corner. And just from what I'm seeing, it does. Because if it doesn't, then it's going to end up cracking. So, and I like CastleRock because they have OSB, which is the oriented strand board, around the entire home. And they anchor them. These are massive anchors. So a nice anchor bolt there. They even have one here. Got a couple of bolts, more straps. Yeah, these straps are kind of new. Relatively, within a couple of years, I've been seeing these. I believe they put those in the concrete, and then the concrete cures, and then they flip them over and then bolt the wood up to that. Okay, so yeah, like I said, the air conditioning guys are in here, and this is going to be your main living space. I like to take a wide view, just kind of slow around your island kitchen. Let's see what we got over here without stepping on one of these. Okay, so that would be your ice maker, and they insulate any exterior plumbing, and of course they'll have insulation in between that. And all of these right here, those are really support, but that's where they hang your cabinets. It gives a place for them to bolt the cabinet to. You'll see some upper cabinets and then lower. And if you've been watching my videos, we always talk about the gas line. They will pressurize it. Let's see if I can find it here. With air or nitrogen. Yeah, so they'll pressurize that and they'll keep an eye on it for weeks at a time. And if the pressure drops, that means they have a gas leak. So they'd have to find that. If it stays steady, then they're good. So just spin you around here, the master bedroom there, master bath, PEX plumbing. We've talked about that before. Hot and cold, this is plastic lines basically. PEX is the brand name. They have other brand names that make that. But it expands just a little bit. In a freezing condition, it's less susceptible to freezing. And it's very flexible, so you can run it all through the house with minimum connections. And those are connections up there. I think they call those connections shark bite. I forget what they call them, but basically they're compression. All right, it's a good looking house. Let's go take a walk upstairs. Okay, so we're upstairs. These guys are pretty busy. I don't want to get in their way. They are installing the ductwork, the air conditioning system. Looks like they've got most of the mechanical stuff installed up there. A little hard to see, but it's up there, up in the attic, and they're just running the ductwork. Not a whole lot to see up here, but you would certainly want to get an inspection. They would look at every little corner, like I said, to make sure that the sheetrock will be able to hang properly. They'll check all the duct work since it's in here, and of course all the electrical. So okay, since there's not much to see up here and I don't want to get in these guys' way, let's go to the next video. All right, that about wraps up this video. This is a Massey Oaks subdivision in Pearland. This is a CastleRock home in the rough framing stage. So like I said, we do this for all of our clients. We walk through their home as it's being built, make sure that the home is being built right. So if you're looking to buy a home anywhere in the Houston area, new construction, quick move in, anything, we will do this for you, and we'll be working on your side. Make sure you give us a call. We'll see you.